Morning.
Morning, dude.
How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good.
Excited for what you're going to throw at me.
Nice. What's going on, team? Welcome to Sunday morning. Usually I wouldn't train on a Sunday, but this is a rest day for me. The cool thing is the Olympics started yesterday, and for like the previous times that it's been on, I've never ever been interested in like the weightlifting, and it was the women's weightlifting like under 56 kilos or something yesterday, and they're snatching and clean and jerking some ridiculous numbers like double body weight for snatch and even higher for clean and jerk. But without CrossFit I would never have been interested in that at all, and it's like the main thing I want to watch this year. You all look super confused.
It's new.
It's the gym. How are you?
That's tricks.
Yeah, good. What have you been doing?
Just doing some undercover work.
Oh,
Away from everyone.
I think the plan this morning is to do Nate, but instead of doing the muscle ups, we're going to do rope climbs instead, and we're just going to alternate rounds. So what we're going to do is 2 rope climbs, 4 handstand push-ups, 8 kettlebell swings, and we're going to do it in a partner. So one person does one round, then the other partner does the next round. It should be kind of short and sharp. Just wanted to throw in the rope climbs because they're just fun and they're different. And so hopefully doing it as a partner is going to be a little bit more chilled on a Sunday afternoon. I'm pretty excited for this. It's going to be good. It's going to be smooth. Also in today's episode, I wanted to do kind of my review on the CrossFit shoes. I put one together the other day, and to be honest, it was pretty crap. I just didn't want to put it out. I didn't think it was that good. So I'm just going to kind of do it off the cuff now and just every so often give you my review on the 3 kind of main CrossFit shoes that are out at the moment. So the 3 pairs I'm going to talk about are the Nike Metcon 2s, the most recently released pair, which are the CrossFit Nano 6s, and the kind of outcasts, the ones that are kind of there on the side and more of kind of a niche, but the NoBulls, the minimalistic shoe.
And I was trying to buy some stuff, and
So just before we hit this one, I'm going to talk about the first shoe, and it's what's being worn by everyone else in the box right now. It's the Nike Metcon 2s. So they're just an upgrade from the Nike Metcon 1s. The only thing that they've changed is they've got a plastic toe cap on the front, because on the Nike Metcon 1s that used to be a kind of trouble area, it used to fall apart. And they've added on kind of this heel clip to help with handstand push-ups, when really it's not going to make that much of a difference. I tried it for a month and really didn't see any benefit. For me, these are the most rigid pair of shoes out of the 3. They're kind of a tough pair. A lot of people like these shoes because they've got a really thin base, but that can also be its downfall. Great for Olympic lifting, great for kind of if you want to feel the floor. Wide base, nice for kind of doing snatch, clean and jerks, things like that if you don't want to wear your lifters. These are probably the most supportive trainers out of the 3. They feel like they're the most supportive. Now, my experience with them is they kind of feel clumpy compared to the Nanos and the NOBULL. And there's a couple of like USPs about it. Obviously the rope climbing bit in the middle, great for gripping the rope, probably the best out of the 3. But really they're just not that comfortable when you're running. And the clumpiness and the immovability of the sole, for me, I just don't find them comfortable. You ready to what?
Get in there, get in there.
Fucking hell, it's been warming up for about 4 hours. Kicking off the training with Fetty Wap, and I think her name is Z, and I think it's called Nobody Is Better. Any song that Fetty Wap's on at the moment, I love it. I just think he's great. Let's work out. You ready to work out? Yes. The statutory thumbs up. Let's do it. Who's going first, you or me? Oh, nice.
1, 2, 3. You go.
Ah. The timer and buzzer's already gone. He's finishing his round. That's cool. We swapped normal rope climbs for legless rope climbs. Made it 100 times harder. Towards the last couple of sets, I just could barely lift myself, like my hands like shaking. Only one mild injury.
Good job, bro.
Perfect.
We just recovered from that workout. We've been chatting for like 20 minutes and now I feel fresh enough to carry on with the shoe review. Shoe 2 today is the NoBulls. I've got 2 pairs of these. I really like them for the design. I wear them a lot with like my jeans. I think that the minimalistic look and whatnot is just super fresh. In terms of like performance, these are kind of different. The other two, the Metcons and the Nanos, are very flat soled. This one has kind of like a upward facing toe, which for some people when they're starting CrossFit is probably not the best for them because it puts them on their toes when they're doing kind of lifts. Whereas if you're seasoned in CrossFit, then that's not going to make much of a difference. In terms of the weight, these are kind of the lightest and the most flexible because they're so minimalistic. I thought they were called NOBULL because it's kind of like NOBULL, but it's because they have no leather on them. Fact there for you. And then they have this kind of like plasticky covering over the whole thing, which makes them waterproof, rugged, and good for rope climbs. I like them. They're a very functional shoe, but they're just a little bit unsupportive for me, but I literally wear them all the time to go out in. So these are more of kind of a style trainer, in my opinion.
I love this.
Mesmerised by the rig.
I want an outside play area.
We have this rig outside of our gym that has like loads of different things on it, like rings, tyres to get through, nets. It's like a huge like obstacle thing for an event called the Ram Run. Tried it a couple of times and it's kind of embarrassing. Go for it. Onto the tyres. Nice. Nice. There, dude.
Mate, thank you very much.
I'll be up to Leeds very soon.
See you soon.
I had a really cool weekend with Simba coming down and Jess, and then Gemma yesterday with Richard. It's just cool. Like, they're people that I would have never met if I didn't start kind of CrossFit vlogging. Like, how crazy is that? And I just really enjoy it because sometimes, you know, when you see like the views, it's just really nice to put faces to the views, and that's why I love doing the box tour. That's why I try and get as many people down here when they ask as possible and just work out with everyone. That's what CrossFit is, man. It's the community, like, honestly. And that's why I think many people, when they get into CrossFit, they stay in CrossFit because of the people that surround them. I left the Reebok Nano 6s till last because they're by far like my favourite CrossFit shoe. Every year when the new Nanos come out, people say this is the best one yet. I didn't think that at all with the 5s, but with the 6s, I think they've just hit the nail on the head. Like, it's just magic. For me, it's just an all-rounder. It doesn't hug your foot as much as the Nike Metcons, but they're still sturdy. The style, they've gone back to like an old school Nano 2, Nano 3 look, which I'm super stoked about. And most importantly, they're the most comfortable out of the 3 trainers. In comparison to the Nike Metcons, these have the same kind of 4mm heel to toe drop, so they are kind of a pretty flat shoe, but they just have a thicker sole, and they also have this kind of mesh on the front, which makes them really nice and flexible, and it's actually a comfortable mesh. So running in these, I found like if I do 4 and 800s, I don't know how, but they've made them super comfortable. They've also widened the kind of toe box at the front to allow more foot splay, so when you're running, also increases the comfort, and they've added like little bits of Kevlar around here just for kind of fancy decoration. And the rope climb bit is not like the other shoes, but it does its job. It's more about how you wrap your foot around the rope. So kind of like to wind everything up. Metcons, wide and flat-footed, rigid, probably the most supportive. Just a good, solid, not great for long distance. NoBulls, a minimalistic shoe, worn by Brooke Ents and Brooke Wells. They're just cool. They're the lightest of the 3. They're kind of rugged and they'll do their job. But the most comfortable of the 3 and nearly the most supportive, as well as just being, I just think, the most stylish. The Reebok CrossFit Nano 6s. They are my favourite out of the 3. So if I was going to say go and buy a pair, it'd be these. But anyway, that's the end of this video. If you did enjoy it, please leave it a like rating. It really does help, and share it with whoever and wherever. Channel's like nearly at 15k, which is just bananas. You guys rock. And we're just gonna chill for a little bit, and then we're gonna go out to my friend's house and take spike ball and stuff, but that will come after the outro bit. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Here we go.
See it? No fist bumps.
Right, Jazz.
We've called first game. Versus you and Jazz. Yes, on my back.
Get a helmet on.
Should we go around once to make it a little bit more tall?
No, that's as taut as it's going, man.
How many lads does it take to put together a game of spike ball?
Oh, this is great, this is great. Moved it. Right. Oh, Craig, how many balls at a time?
Hi everyone.
May have caused some complete chaos between the lads. Absolute total anarchy.
Who came out in the last round? Where did
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say I need focus. You need focus too.
Outside ball, yeah? 0.
Oh my God!
Safe. Fair, dude.
It's now 10:30 at night, my normal bedtime. That was a good evening.
Spike ball was so fun. Everyone's so competitive.
My friends are super competitive and just everyone was just going at it. Anyway, let's end this video. If you did enjoy the video, then do leave a like rating. And we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Could be one interesting part of today's meeting.
Hey Jess.
What have you put on there? Craig!
So close. It's still alive. That was nerve-wracking. The screen was out and everything. We nearly lost you. Goddamn thing.